Yeah.
Thank God the game mechanics aren't like this anymore. I remember around this time was when we got our current UI UX person, Nathalie, in. We have another person as well who works with her, Pontus. But at that time it was Nathalie, and she'd come in, and we never really had a dedicated UI or UX person. And she was the only one in the company who was doing it. Was kind of alone in this one task, but she did a fantastic job, as we can see today. User interface and user experience is like fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
I just want to point out that the scanner right now is iron ore, copper ore, and the rock. With a dot.
Yeah, the rock with a scanning. It's actually the rock. Every game needs a Nathalie. You know what? She would love to hear that. If you guys are on Twitter, you should go to them and be like, "Thanks, Nathalie. Did you see what you had in Crowd?" This is my memory, right? I can't speak for her, but from memory, like this was like the first. I think this was the first game industry job. I think, but she had been relatively inexperienced at that time.
Yeah.
So like, there was this mix of when it's like, well, I'm the only one taking care of this one massive task, but there's also no one else here who's trained to do it. So it's just kind of hard. So like, I don't think she looked at what we had and was like and cried. I think the vibe I would have got was that she would have seen, okay, there's a lot of work to do, but she's also overwhelmed in the position that she's in. That's the vibe that I think I get.
Yeah, same. And in some situations here, I can see that like some of the menus work the same way, and in some ways, I think Nathalie has been like, can we please change the UX to not have to like do this thing? Because it's I guess it's like both things for her. Like she also had to redesign based on what existed, because like this radial menu is still in the game, for instance, and she redesigned that. But I think there's also other menus where she was just like, I think there's a better way to present this information than just have it like this.
And then it's also hard for an entire team that has, like pretty much never really been trained in that kind of stuff, never has focused on it before. But then you are the only person calling that shot. It must be kind of scary and intimidating, I would imagine. Like, hey, everyone, I'm creating work for you all now because...
That be they could do. All right, so I think it's going to unlock in 15 seconds. So let's see what happens if I just roll around.
Did she design the sync store UI? I'm not sure if she did or not. Like, it's her and Pontus now are the team.
Yeah.
UX is user experience, that's correct. So, like, I don't know if it was her or both of them. It was probably a team effort. Yeah.